Okay, now I'm back on. Now here's what we're going to do next. Now we got to prepare the picture. I'm going to spread it out over there by clicking on the blue arrow and bring the other blue arrow in the bottom corner down this way, just to where I have enough white space around the outside that I can see everything. Okay, so unfortunately for my toucan here, I am going to have to cut off part of the picture because what we're going to need is a square, not a big rectangle. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go over here to the Marquee tool, Marquee Select, click on that. Now Marquee Select, if I just started drawing with it, it would draw rectangles. Okay? And those rectangles select a space. Now, also please make sure that your layer is selected, not the bottom one, but the one that has your photo in it. Make sure that one's blue. You don't want it to be unselected. Okay, make sure that one's blue. Okay? Bluish green. Okay, so now if I want to draw a perfect square instead of this freeform rectangle, I would hold down the Shift button and it makes a perfect square. But what I also want to make sure I do is not have any white space in this square that I'm cutting out. So what I do is I'll start my square, holding down Shift the whole time, kind of over here in the corner right below the white part, that's while it's in the picture, like this. I'm going to click and I'll drag until I have a nice picture there. Alright, so that's enough, that's good there. So I've got that's selected now. What we're going to do is we're going to hit Control, remember on your keypad, your keyboard, CTRL, Control. That's the Control button. Hold the Control button and click the X button, the letter X. Control X at the same time. Should cut out that part of the picture. Okay, so now that we've cut that out, where did it go? Well, it's actually still stored on your computer. It knows, it's kind of a quick way of copying and pasting. It cuts something out and then we're going to paste it again. So before we paste it again, we're going to come over here to our layer, and on the three dots we're going to click those to get our options. And we're going to trash this layer, throw it away, delete layer, right there, okay? That's the one that looks like a trash can. So we're going to delete the layer and it's gone. But now, watch this. I'm going to press Control V and I'm going to press it 4 times. Watch, both at the same time, Control and V. Control V, and you see one layer pop up. See it over there? And you can see the picture again. I'm going to click Control V again, and the picture stays the same here, but there's actually 2 of them. They're just right on top of each other. Then I'm going to click Control V one more time, and there, 4 times total. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 4 layers that all look the same, and now what I'm going to do, now I'm going to start moving them into place. So to move pictures that are layers, what you're going to move the entire layer, what you're going to have to do is come over here to your Arrange button. Click on that one, Arrange. It's a white arrow. And we're going to move one at a time. Move that one over there. Move this one over here. And it looks like I'm going to have to make them a little smaller. So I'm going to start, I click on this one again so that I get my blue squares on the side. My blue corners. I'm going to start shrinking it down. Do the same with this one. Start shrinking it down. Try to get them to match up. Oops. Uh-oh. Had a little glitch there. And I'm going to have to pause and fix this. So what happened, or I won't pause, I'll let you guys see it. It's going to be a long video anyways. What I'm going to have to do here is I'm going to have to go to File, New Image, then go to my History. I can reopen it, and it should give me, yep, there we go. Now it's cleaned up. Okay, so now I can keep moving these guys. So I can see all 4. And it doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to get it right on the corners. As long as you can see the majority of each of the 4 pictures, you're good to go. Okay? Let's see, I'll just stretch that one out a little bit more. There we go. Okay, so I've got my 4 layers there, each one separate. They're still separate over here. Now I've got to make sure I click on one at a time. So I'm going to start with the top one right here. You can pick any of them to start with, but we're going to change all 4. So now, here comes the next part. Alright, so the next part is fun. This is really cool. This is where you can start using the adjustment stuff in Pixlr, and adjustment is all the fun stuff. So click on adjustment, and we're going to click on color lookup. And that'll bring up our gradient tool. And that's similar to the thing we used over here before on our moon assignment, the gradient tool down there. But this one, it just takes a whole picture and changes it to a gradient. And it's just like the other one. If you want to change a color, you click on the tabs here. So I'll click there. And I'm going to make this one of my complementary color pairs, which were yellow, violet, orange, blue, green, and red, and then this other ones in between. So I'm going to start with, where am I? There we go. I'm going to start with violet and yellow. So I'll come here to violet. And this time it doesn't have to be right on the corner. You guys can kind of choose a darker one if you want to, or a little bit grayer. I would go with a little bit darker for one and a little bit lighter for the other. So I'll make my purple or my violet dark, and then I'll click on my, oh, that looks cool like that though. But then I want this to be complementary pairs. So I'm going to choose a yellow for this one. So I've got my yellow here, and I'll make this one kind of lighter. Maybe a really light yellow. There we go. Awesome. So there I have a complementary pair. And we'll click apply. And then we'll click on another layer and change that. There we go. Click on my next layer. Click on adjustment. Color lookup. And what's another pair? I have blue and orange. Let's do blue and orange. And change this one. And go with an orange. Make it really orange. Okay. And then blue. I'll make blue dark blue. Let's do that. Kind of a navy dark blue. Check that out. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, and then I gotta click apply. Alright. Then I can do the same thing on another one. So I'll click on another layer. There we go. Click on adjustment. Color lookup. What's another pair? Another pair would be green and red. So let's do green and red. Alright, so I will do, I'm going to do a dark green. Come over here to green. Make it kind of a dark green. Give it some value. And then change this side, make that a red. Come over here to red. Oops, you probably keep seeing me right click on accident. That's why that screen keeps popping up. So I'm going to right click on red and make it, I'm not right click on red, I'm going to click on red. And there's bright red. I'm going to maybe go with a little bit lighter red. Just see how this one goes. And then I'll apply. Alright, that looks pretty cool. Now another thing too is you can reverse that, switch it the other way, and it might look less, some people were calling it creepy. So let's reverse that. Let's put the dark green. Watch me do this here. Let's do dark green and light red. Bring some more dark red in there. Oh wait. The reason I did that, I gotta undo it. Control Z. Control Z. Remember guys, Control Z can undo something. So come here to color lookup. So dark green. And light red. Let me see before I click out of it. So this is what I was going to show you, is that you can reverse the colors and kind of get a little bit better of a normal looking picture by getting the values in the right place. Because if I have a light value in the wrong spot, it can look inverted like you have up here in my violet one, or those colors are actually switched. If I did the violet in place of the yellows and the yellows in place of the violet, it would look a little bit different. Okay, so there we go. Got that one. Now your last one is up to you. You get to pick your own, not there, complementary colors. You get to pick your own of these other ones in between. So maybe you want to do yellow, orange, and blue, violet, blue. Orange, yellow, and violet, blue. Let me try that one out. You guys can pick your own experiment. I need to pick on that last layer, so make sure you click on it, and then I'm going to do my adjustment, color lookup, and what did I say I was going to do? Blue, violet, and violet, blue, and yellow, orange. So violet, blue is over there. And then yellow, orange. Orange is kind of in between there. Let's see how that looks. Ooh, that's cool. I'm going to switch them though. Okay, there we go. And that's cool. I like it. Now if you accidentally click on an extra one right here, all you gotta do is click on it again and then make sure you do that. So if you accidentally click one, delete it by clicking on the trash can. Okay, so once you do this, you are done. You nailed it. It was a lot of work. What you're gonna click on now is File, Save. Save it as a JPG. Click Download. And it shows up in your downloads. Alright guys, looking forward to seeing those. And make sure you're catching up on any extra work you haven't done yet. Email me if you have any questions, and take care. Talk to you later.